What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go my WWE Smackdown review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video, go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Now let's talk about SmackDown. Now SmackDown was a good show, and I give it an 8 out of 10. WWE Smackdown kicks off with highlights from last week's main event between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. We cut to the show and two black SUVs enter the parking, and out comes the bloodline. Sami Zayn does his handshake with the Usos and tries to fist pump Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns looks at him and walks away. Michael Cole says they sent their condolences to Jay Briscoe's family. Alright, so we get the SmackDown Tag Team Tournament. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre versus the Viking Raiders. This was a pretty good match, but the Viking Raiders are buried. The Viking Raiders attack Drew and Sheamus as the bell rings. Kevin and it says Drew and Sheamus in the ring as Drew and Ivar are fighting on the outside. A double clothesline by Sheamus and Eric as they fall to the outside. Drew is thrown into the ring post by Ivar as Sheamus throws Eric into the barricade. Sheamus with right hands onto Ivar. Sheamus grabs Eric and throws him into the ring. Sheamus gets into the ring as Ivar gets in the ring apron. Sheamus with the 10 beats of the battering, but Eric stops him after seeing. Sheamus throws Eric over the top rope and onto the apron. Sheamus with the 10 beats of the battering. Ivar with a right hand onto Sheamus as he is tagged in, and Sheamus is thrown over the top rope to the outside. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial. Eric with a armbar on Sheamus in the middle of the ring. Um, Sheamus gets to his feet and in a right hand followed by an uppercut. Sheamus with the right hand, but Eric with a right hand, and Ivar is tagged in. Ivar with a double axe on Sheamus in the middle of the ring. Eric tags back into the match. Sheamus with a right hand and a big boot, followed by an Irish Curse backbreaker. Drew is tagged in as Ivar. Drew with a clothesline. Drew with a shoulder tackle onto Ivar and an overhead throw onto Eric. Drew with a neckbreaker onto Ivar and a neckbreaker on Eric. Drew with a Mochoku driver onto Ivar. He goes for the cover, but Ivar kicks out. Drew lifts Ivar on his shoulders, but Ivar lands on his feet. Drew runs towards Ivar, but Ivar knocks Drew down. Eric is tagged and they double team Drew. Eric goes for the cover, but Drew kicks out. Ivar climbs the top rope, but Drew gets to his feet, but Eric with a right hand onto Drew, and Drew is in the tree of woe. Sheamus with the right noise on Eric. Drew lifts up and throws Ivar onto the mat. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Ivar with right hands on McIntyre. He throws Drew to the turnbuckle, but Drew bounces back and hits him with a clothesline. Drew with a future shot DDT. Drew goes for the Claymore, but Ivar with a spinning kick. Sheamus is tagging, as is Eric. Sheamus with right hands and Eric with right hands. Sheamus slams Eric onto the mat. Sheamus goes for the bro kick, but Valhalla distracts him. Eric throws Sheamus across the ring, and Ivar is tagging. Ivar with a with a splash off the top rope. He goes for the cover, but Sheamus kicks out. Eric gets into the ring, but Sheamus hits Ivar with a knee to the face. Drew with the Claymore on Eric. Sheamus with the bro kick onto Ivar. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Like I mentioned earlier, the Viking Raiders are buried. And that's all I gotta say. This was a pretty good match. Pretty good tag team match. We cut backstage as Heyman is reading through the contract. In comes Sammy, who asks Roman if he has a second to talk. Roman Reigns tells him to sit. Sami Zayn says he knows tonight is a big night for the bloodline, but he felt the greeting in the parking lot to be a little frosty. He asks if everything is cool. Roman tells him that he saw how he looked last week, and he knows he is try he he is trying to cover up tonight and tell him the truth. Sami Zayn tells him everything is fine, but Roman Reigns tell him the truth. Sami Zayn says, to be honest, he was a little disappointed last week. He felt privileged to be put in that position. He felt a lot of pride to carry his weight in the family, but he didn't know the Usos were going to be out there. He didn't know the plan. Kevin Owens kept saying that he is being used for a quick second. He doesn't know, but it's fine. Roman Reigns tells him to get out. Roman Reigns says he won't do this every week and to get out. It blows his mind. The tribal chief has to run his game plan by the honorary ooze. When does he have to ask him for his approval and to go find Kevin Owens and his bloodline? Roman Reigns tells Heyman to leave. Heyman tells him to leave. So Roman Reigns tells Paul Heyman to leave. Paul Heyman tells him to leave. This was a good backstage promo. This was a good backstage segment. So we go to commercial break. I like the storytelling between the bloodline. So that's all I gotta say. I like the storytelling between the bloodline. So we go to commercial break. But Crowd Rodriguez cuts a promo about the women's Royal Rumble match, LA Knight. As LA Knight is walking down to the ring, the the Titantron cuts Bray Wyatt's logo. LA Knight gets in the ring and asks if someone helped Bray Wyatt figure out what is going on. One week he is not Uncle Howdy, and the next week he is. And the lunatic asks LA Knight who is he? Who he is. He says he is LA Knight, yeah. And what that means is he is the guy at the Royal Rumble who will make you think that maybe I should not have come back and I should have stayed away. While Wyatt is living on the former glory, whether it's a pitch black or in bold in broad daylight. LA Knight will get the win. So we get LA Knight versus Jones. This was trash. This match was trash. The lights began to flicker on and off. Jones with a right hand on LA Knight, but LA Knight with a clothesline. LA Knight with a blunt with a blunt force trauma BFT. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The win on the match, LA Knight. This match was trash. The Firefly Funhouse returns. We see Mercy the buzzer pop out of a box as well as all Riot's little puppets. They say they are back as Riot turns around and says he can see him. He welcomes everyone back to the Firefly Funhouse. Wyatt says he has missed them so much, and he cannot wait to have a lot of fun with his friends. Wyatt says talks about the pitch black match at the Royal Rumble. Bray Wyatt says what kind of damaged person named their son Los Angeles Knight. He never had a chance. Wyatt tells the rabbit it is normal to be afraid of the dark. And the dark is when things will hide under your bed and comes out while you are sleeping. Now that he thinks about it, you should be scared of the dark. The screen cuts to Uncle Howdy's laughing and saying, I told you so. He says, all you needed was a little push. It cuts to Wyatt, who says in a dark tone that he hopes he is satisfied. He is satisfied. He hopes LA Knight understands that he opened the door and that is LA Knight's problem. He thought he thought he he laughs and says he says bye. All right, that was a solid promo. That was a solid promo by Bray Wyatt. So we go to commercial break. So we get SmackDown Tag Team Tournament Hero versus Los Lotharos. This match didn't do nothing. This tag team match didn't do nothing for me. Alright, the bell rings. We are underway. Humberto and Ashante are in the ring. And armbar by Humberto as Garza is tagging. Los Toros with a double team in Ashante. Garza goes for the cover, but Ashante kicks out. He grabs Ashante in it, but Ashante pushes him away and hits him with a drop kick. Top Dollar is tagging. He knows Garza across the ring, and Garza rolls to the outside of the ring. A chop to the chest by Top Dollar onto Garza, and he throws Garza back in the ring. Top Dollar with a wrist lock, but Garza with a elbow to the face. Humberto is tagging as is Ashante. A spinning kick by Humberto onto Ashante. Top Dollar gets in the ring. Lost Authorities double teams him and Top Dollar to the outside of the ring. Lost Authorities with double team him and Top Dollar. Double team him and Top Dollar to the outside of the ring. Lost Authorities with double suicide dive onto Hero on the outside of the ring. Carlito throws Ashante into the ring, and Ashante distracts the referee. B-Fat trips Carlito, Carlito, and as he is getting into the ring, Ashante rolls Carlito into the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Hero. This tag team match did not do nothing for me. A video hyping up Cody Rhodes' air. So commercial break. We cut to WWE Smackdown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. She says it seems that Sonya Deville has a real problem with her. She doesn't know why. Maybe it's because she's reached her 2 weeks ago. She tells Sonya if she has a problem with her, she didn't need to go whine to Adam Pearce or attack her from behind. Um, to to come to come say it to her face, woman to woman. Out comes Sonya Deville. She says she doesn't care about what this 30C wants. She cares what she deserves, and that is a little opportunity. Alright, Sonya Deville says Charlotte probably doesn't think she is worth of one. But every time she walks through the curtain, she is a star. Every time she opens her mouth to speak, they should shut theirs and listen. And it took 6 people to whip her of her last week, and is Charlotte's really that ignorant that she doesn't see it? The fans chant, "You suck," as Charlotte Flair says Detroit has a mad their minds about her. Charlotte Flair says Sonya Deville is a star, and she has always said that. But she is saying that the other women in the back aren't stars will make her think that she has something with the others don't. Flair says she called her out and lost even a tap second. You tapped out. As Charles Flair says, she should focus on the Royal Rumble and not to jump in the line, since that is the that that is the little that is the that is that is for the title. But if she wants a fight, she will fight her right here, right now. Sonya Deville tells her no way. Why would she do that if she is nothing in it for her? Sonya Deville tells her unless she is willing to put her title on the line. Out comes Adam Pearce. He says he may himself clear as Sonya Deville attacks Charlotte Flair from behind and leaves the ring. That segment was just like terrible, terrible segment. We cut to backstage. Roman Reigns is sitting with Heyman. He tells Heyman if he can't believe Sami Zayn. Heyman tells him he has never liked Sami Zayn since day one, but he supports Roman Reigns' vision for the island of Relevancy. Here, he tried to look at things from the perspective of the special counsel as his ways man, as his wise man. If he can take it to the ruthless consideration, if it's better as they are about to sign contract to defend the title against Kevin Owens. That when it comes to Sami Zayn, maybe it is better to have him in the council passing out rather than pushing. So and shout outs to Maniac. Maniac just said it that Sami Zayn will be the special guest referee. After Royal Rumble. Maniac just said that. So shout out to my boy Maniac. Let's move on. So we go to commercial break. SmackDown Tag Team Tournament. The Brawler Bruce versus the Imperium. This was a good match. Good match. The battle rings we are underway. Vinci and Holland start the match. A chop to the chest, but Holland with a hip toss. Bush is tagged into the match and they double team Vinci. He gets to the ropes and Castle is tagged in as he slams Butch down on the mat. He grabs Bush, but Bush twisted Castle's fingers and arm. Vinci is tagged in, and Vinci with a crossbody onto Butch. Commercial break. Bathroom commercial. Holland with a clothesline on Castle. Holland lifts Castle up and throws him into the turnbuckle. Rich with a clothesline, followed by a running power slam. Holland grabs Castle, but in comes Vinci. Holland lifts them both up and drops drops them onto the mat. Butch is tagging as Vinci falls to the outside. Bush with a moonsault on BC. Hollis on the outside as Vinci throws him into the ring steps. Bush grabs Caster's ankle and gets him in the ankle lock, but Caster gets to his feet and gets out of it. Vinci is tagging a moonsault off the top rope onto Bush. He goes for the cover, but Bush kicks out Caster on the top rope, but Hollins push him to the outside. Rich Hollins is tagging as Bush is on the top rope. Vinci grabs him and Bush kicks him, but outside the ring. Bush on the on the ring apron as Vinci grabs him and hits him with a brainbuster on the outside of the ring. Vinci is tagged in and they hit Hollins with the Imperial Bomb. The winner of the match, the Imperial. This was a pretty good tag team match. Okay, we cut backstage and Heyman walks up to Sammy. Heyman tells him that his tribal chief would like to see him now. Okay, so we go to commercial break. SmackDown Tag Team Tournament, Legado del Fantasma versus Max Steel, Mel Miles. This match was god awful. This match was god awful. Mansoor and Wild are in the ring. Wild grabs Mansoor, but Mansoor throws him outside of the ring. In comes Del Toro, and man throws him over the top rope. Maximum Male model inside the ring. Legado del Fantasma back inside the ring and then throw Maximum Male model to the outside of the ring. Legado del Fantasma fly. It says fly over the top rope onto Maximum Male models. Mansoor back in the ring with Cruz del Toro. Legado del Fantasma double team Mansoor. Del Toro goes for the cover, but Mace breaks it up. Mace is tag in and hits Toro with a kick. Mansoor is tagging and he is on the top rope, but it's trapped over. Why would they DDT onto Mansoor? Del Toro tells Del Toro with a draw kick off the top rope onto Mace. The gaggle then puts some double team Mansoor. Del Toro goes for the cover and gets the pin. Um, the winner of the match, the Gago Del Fantasma. This was a this was a got got did I say god awful? I mean yeah, it was god awful. I mean not god awful. It was like decent. Yeah, decent tag team match, decent. Well, I'm sorry, this was god awful tag team match. I'm sorry. Anyway, we cut backstage and Roman Reigns tells Sami Zayn to sit down. Roman Reigns tells him it's no secret that he has a temper, but this is why he has the wise man to console that anger. Roman says he wasn't here, Sami Zayn. He wants clear communications to be part of the game plan. The team, Sami Zayn is a perfectional perfection perfectionist like himself. You don't become the GOAT if you don't think of all the details, and that is why they get along. Sami Zayn thanks him for understanding. He said he walked to accepting the worst, but it means the world to him. It means the world to hear him say that. Roman says sometimes he expects the same amount of love, respect, and loyalty that he gives us. Sami Zayn tells him they all love him. He is the tribal chief. He is the head of the table. He's one steering 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 the whole ship as for Heyman wipes away his tears. Sami Zayn says they will always put what is best for the bloodline and the family first. He tells Roman Reigns he will do asks of him. Sami Zayn tells him he needs him to find the Usos. That should be in the price. The car the plots and to make sure that the Jets are ready to go. Heyman and Solo will go to the ring. Sami Zayn extends his first and they fist pump as Sami Zayn leaves the room. So we go to commercial break. So we get a contract signing. Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. This was a quick contract signing between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. This was quick. Adam Pearce is in the ring and out comes Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman tells Heyman and Solo Sequoia. They get into the ring as Roman Reigns sits on a chair and puts his feet on the table. Kevin Owens enters from behind and throws Solo onto the ring. Throws Solo Sequoia to the outside of the ring. Kevin Owens stuns Roman Reigns, Solo Sequoia on a ring apron, and Kevin Owens hits him with a super kick. The Usos run down and grab Kevin Owens to the outside, but Kevin, but Kevin, but Kevin Owens hits them with the super kick. Kevin Owens throws Jay into the barricade and Jimmy into the ring steps. Kevin Owens gets back into the ring. He grabs Roman Reigns and powers bombs him through the fear. Um, Kevin Owens grabs the contract from Heyman and signs it. Outruns Sami Zayn and outrun Sami Zayn as he sets on the ring. Kevin Owens throws the contract and leaves the ring. He goes in between the crowd as Sami Zayn gets in the ring and SmackDown goes off the air. Alright, like I mentioned earlier, SmackDown was a good show, and I give it an 8 out of 10. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE Smackdown review on highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what your thoughts on SmackDown, because SmackDown was a good show, and I give it an 8 out of 10. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video. Go live on YouTube or I go live on Twitch. Follow my socials, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And I'll see you guys tomorrow when I go live on Twitch. And that's all I got to say from here. But anyway, this your boy bigboyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Keep your true, keep your kings. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.